Good morning, everyone. Well, today is, what is today? Is that bad? Today is Tuesday. And so we've got a few things we've got to do today. I've got to go and pick up a few more things to wrap up for Luke's birthday party on Thursday. And we are also going to go by our health department or the fire department one. They've got some masks in because of the fires. And our air quality has been code purple. Which is the worst quality, but it's been code purple for the past 4 days, and so they are going to be giving out the masks. And I'm going to go get some for us because we are outside a lot, and they're actually urging people to not go outside, but there are times when we have to go outside, so we're going to pick up some. And then I'm going to get one for my dad. He's got really bad emphysema, and at their location, they didn't have any masks. They ran out, and so he definitely needs it. So if I can just get away with one to give to him, that's better than nothing. So we're going to do that today, and then we've got to go by the library and return some of their library books. And I'm sure they're going to want to check out more library books. So we've got quite a bit to do today, and hopefully everything will go smooth and we can get it all marked off our list. And then tomorrow will be time to pull out the birthday decorations and get those all hung up. So Luke is super excited and he's counting down the days. So we just got here and got our masks. Luckily they had some, so we managed to be able to get 4 masks. And that's all we could get, and Luke's got his on. He's more sensitive than all of us is when it comes to this smoke. It's bad for everybody being a code purple, but he's more sensitive to that kind of stuff, right? Ready to go now to the library?
Yeah.
Davis seems to fit just fine, which is a good thing. Just from us being in the car, I haven't put mine on yet, but just from us going from the house to the car and from the car into the fire station and back out, my lungs are already tight, and I don't normally have problems with that, but Davis has his own. Davis, what did you say that it's like to you?
Being a doctor or being in the army, because I gotta stay protected from the smoke bombs.
Yeah. All right.
And Luke said it's like being in a zombie apocalypse.
Hey, you never know when you might need it. Of course, Davis doesn't call this an air quality mask. Davis,
a gas mask,
is calling it a gas mask because he says he wants to call it a gas mask.
It's easier to remember.
It's easier to remember a gas mask. Okay, well, we're going to go into the library. This could take forever because I'm not sure what books they're going to want to check out today. So, you ready?
I like this map.
Well, I was getting ready to say thank you. I thought you were being nice and holding the door open for me. Thank you, Luke. Jeez, man. Got his backpack to carry his books in, so I'm looking at his books here while him and Davis pick him out some books. He's got him some good ones so far, don't you? Checked them out. Quite a collection of books. Luke got some Christmas books. I think he's read all the Thanksgiving books there are to read. And so now we are going by to the library bookstore, and we're going to donate some books that we've had stacked up. I think I have pretty much drove them around in my car for the past month. So now that we're here, we're going to take and drop it off, since we should have timed it to where the bookstore's open over here. That's the thing, is timing it to when the bookstore's open so we can drop it off. Let's see if we can actually leave without them finding a book. Usually they find a book or so inside here as well that they buy, but we'll see. Luke is not interested in looking at any books. He is playing with the toys, aren't you, Luke?
You know what I had to do?
It's 1:55 and we just walked back in the house, and we've been gone since 10 o'clock this morning. But we did go by the library and returned library books, and the boys checked them out, some library books, and we also went by and donated some books at the bookstore, and they also bought a book at the bookstore. Davis ended up getting Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the number 5, because he's got up to 4, and he checked out book number 5 last week. He read it. We took it back, but he's wanting to continue to add his collection, and I ordered him number 6, so he lucked up and found number 5 today, so I bought it like $3.50, so much cheaper than the $8 I usually pay for it. And so since then, I was only able to get 4 masks. At our thing, I went to the neighboring county and took my dad one, and it is amazing. You can tell we're still code purple in our county, but where my parents live, the county they're in, they're now at code red, which is still bad. But just going from code purple to code red, as far as the air goes, I went from being over here and my lungs being tight, just being out in it, to being over there and I could breathe a little easier. Back over here and it's harder to breathe. But he has a job that he's outside a lot, so even the code red with his emphysema is not good. So he needed it more than I did. And so that's all that mattered. You know, if they get any more, then we'll get another one. But if not, then, you know, we'll make do. So now, since we're back home, we are doing a late lunch. So I'm sure the kids will not be very hungry come supper time, but they are going to have some spaghetti tacos for lunch. So I just now put the ground beef on, getting ready to start the spaghetti. So it shouldn't take no more than 20 minutes to whip it out, and then they can eat. And then we've got to do school, so today we're actually getting a late start when it comes to school, but that's life, and that's how it is sometimes. And here is their spaghetti tacos. They are just done, so it didn't take long at all to do those. It's a hard decision on what book you're going to read, isn't it?
Yeah.
All your library books.
Okay.
You got a lot. Goodness, some are Christmas too, aren't they?
What?
Some are Christmas books too.
Hold these two.
Hold those two? Okay.
Maybe Busy?
Busy Spider.
Busy?
Yeah.
What's busy?
It's the Busy Spider.
No,
Oh, the very, I'm sorry.
What did you say?
The Busy Spider.
Busy Spider.
Yes.
Baby bee? The baby?
Busy.
Very busy bee. Quit calling me
Quit calling me a monster.
Quit calling me a
Monster.
monster.
Splish.
Splish and splish splash.
You got that one upside down.
And I have no
Don't
idea.
you? It's presents for Santa.
And
Oh, that one's fancy writing, as you call it, isn't it?
good night. Good
Night, yeah.
good night. Good night, bat. Good morning, spot. Squirrel.
Squirrel. And this fancy writing one here is Maple and Willow's Christmas Tree. So guys, this is the sun. There's so much clouds over it, you can't even, I mean, it's setting right now. It's been this color all day long today. It's beautiful, but it's unusual, that's for sure.
Thank you for saving my day!